advice to those of you that are graduating, I think that if you could live your life in a way where if you want to see the show, get the tickets, invite the friends, and go. Jana did. If you want to take that trip to somewhere you've never been, book your tickets, go. She did. If you haven't seen that friend in a really long time, text them, plan the lunch, make it happen. She did. And with that, I think she lived her life with no regrets, and she lived a fulfilling life, even in her short 49 years. And I try to do that as well. We get to choose 2 recipients for this incredible scholarship that we give $1,500 to continue their education, with the hope that you'll continue to spread help, volunteerism, and support for the performing arts as you grow in this community and live your lives. The 2 recipients this year are Samuel Roundy and McKinley MB.
Our next scholarship presentation is the Lincoln Dunn Parkin Service Above Self Scholarship, presented by Brent Parkin.
It's my honor to recognize Ellison Fiddler. She'd come forward. She's receiving this. So tell you, I want to just, I'm Lincoln's father, Brent Parkin, and I want to tell you a little bit about Lincoln. The Lincoln Dunn Parkin Rotary Service Scholarship was created after his death in April of 2016 at the age of 22. Lincoln was a 2012 graduate of Weber High, where he excelled academically and socially. He was a vocal performance student at Westminster University in Salt Lake City, where he received several scholarships, the 4-year presidential scholarship, the Florence Gilmore Music Scholarship, the Utah ACLU Scholarship, and the Ogden Rotary Club Service Scholarship. His legacy characterized his empathy, by his empathy and service to others. He recognized the need to give back to his school and community, so he started the Rotary Interact Club at Weber High, becoming its president and dedicating many hours to community and international service. He traveled twice to Mexico at his own expense with the Rotary organization to build homes. Additionally, he organized and reestablished the Gay Straight Alliance Student Club at Weber High to help students find acceptance and understanding. He was an advocate for all and treated everyone with kindness and consideration. He respected and cared for animals and wildlife and had a strong appreciation for the earth and the environment. He is the son of Georgia Ann and Brent Parkin, North Ogden. Lincoln was a very caring and loving son and brother. He is greatly missed in our family and the community, but offering this scholarship each year has brought us comfort and joy. This is the 9th scholarship that we've presented since his passing. So congratulations, Allison. It's also my privilege as a member of the Ogden Rotary Club, which is a service organization in Ogden, actually internationally, but we have a Rotary Club of Ogden. And sorry, on my screen, I lost the program. Oh, I think it's right here. Great. Okay, so I would like to invite Ellison Fiddler again to come forward, Sienna Henderson and Lisa Lutz, are receiving the Rotary Club of Ogden Service Above Self Scholarship. This scholarship, along with the Lincoln Parkin Scholarship, is awarded to students who have exemplified and performed service in their community, in their school, and nationally and internationally. And these students have exemplified that through their service, and that's why they were selected. It's not based on academics or GPA, anything. It's just solely on service, what they've been doing in addition to going to school. And the Rotary Club of Ogden has been in Ogden since 1918, and it's a group of businessmen and women who do service locally, statewide, and internationally. So it's our privilege to award them these scholarships.
Our next scholarship is the Major Brent Taylor Scholarship, presented by Michelle Darrington.
Good morning. I'm Michelle Darrington from Weaver School Foundation, and it's my honor to present this scholarship award. Jenny Taylor was on her way here and is unable to attend this morning. So, this scholarship was established in honor of Major Brent Taylor and his leadership and legacy that he left here in our community. This year we are proud to present the recipients of Kara Worm and Colton Humphreys. I will also be presenting the Royal Warrior Scholarship this morning. This scholarship was established by Jed and Amy DeVries for graduating seniors from both Roy and Weaver High School. They have a core belief that every individual has the ability to change the trajectory of their lives and change the tide for the future generations to come. They do this with three fundamental truths. They believe in the ripple effect, that good choices create good opportunities and good opportunities create good outcomes. Delayed gratification, the key in deciding what you want and desire most out of your life rather than what you want or desire most right now. And the last core is greatness is on the other side of hardship. When you look back on your life, anything that was really meaningful or impactful is usually on the heels of hardship or struggle. When you are hungry, food always tastes better. When you are thirsty, water always tastes better. The harder the task, the more you appreciate the outcome. There were so many deserving applications that were received, but this year they selected Lily Lutz and Prue DeVries.
Our next scholarship is the Kindness Matters Chelsea Hadley Memorial Scholarship, presented by Ashley Hadley and Crystal Deemer.
Good morning, Weaver High students. My name is Crystal Deemer, and I am the principal at Valley Elementary. 18 years ago, a little girl named Chelsea Hadley walked into my first grade classroom, and I was lucky enough to be your teacher. Looking back, I realize how honored I am that she had the influence early on in my career, and she taught me an important lesson on the power that one person has to change the world through quiet acts of kindness. Chelsea was truly everyone's friend, and she was uniquely gifted at recognizing the people whether that was through seeking out lonely kids at recess, sometimes walking older children if they even got hurt to the office to receive help. She was a patient reading tutor to her classmates who needed extra support, or sometimes it was just through the daily writing of notes for encouragement for those who needed a kind word. She led with an emotional intelligence that was wise beyond her years, and she was a brilliant student. But her most defining and impressive attribute was always her genuine kindness. The Kindness Matters Scholarship was created to honor a student who exhibits these similar qualities and uses that compassion for the good of others. I want to acknowledge every student that shared their stories with us this year. The caliber of the applicants was impressive, and those of you that applied, I just wanted to thank you for sharing your stories, your hearts, and the service behind it. It was a privilege to read those. You are living proof that the spirit of kindness is thriving, and you made our committee's job really difficult this year. This year, the board selected a recipient who we feel is kind to the core, Kennedy Plant. Kennedy, we chose you because your life reflects the same consistent light that Chelsea carried. You have shared that being kind to others is your purpose in life, and it's abundantly clear in your actions. Your teachers described you as the glue that bridges differences, and that you are a friend to those that often feel unseen or unheard. Whether it's writing monthly letters to remind people that they matter, or bending toward your classmates to help them when they're struggling, your kindness is genuine and it's constant. Kennedy, you embody the lesson that Chelsea taught me, that the most important thing that you can be is the person who makes everyone else feel they belong. So it's my great honor today, in memory of Chelsea Hadley, to present you with this scholarship, and thank you for being the glue.
The next scholarship we'll present is the Hannah Warburton Resilience Award, presented by Laura Warburton.
Andrew? Andrew, where are you? Will you come down and join me, please? Yeah, I can see him. I just like to play with him because it's about to get a little heavy. I have to tell you, I love Weaver High. This is where my kids went. It's where the teachers are that we loved. And this is the place that my daughter last went to school. Over here. So my name is Laura Warburton. This is Andrew Staker. This is who we're awarding this year. We've awarded kids all over the state. In 2014, my daughter, Hannah Warburton, who was an excellent student, and excellent in leadership, and one of the kindest people who would stick up for anybody, couldn't stick up for herself, didn't know how to reach out, didn't know how to ask for help, and she ended her pain in suicide. After that happened, I sat with students and realized that there were so many children, so many kids that do great academic things like all of you do, and you deserve the awards that you're getting today. But I asked myself, where are the awards for the kids that just graduate by the skin of their teeth? Not that this is the case for him. Could be, don't know. Because I don't care. What I care is that these kids send in their stories of resilience. They send in their stories graduated anyway. And they share with us all their stories of resilience, tools that they use. Because guess what, parents and adults in this room, as much as we love these kids, they don't want to hear from us. Even me with gray hair and all this grand experience, they don't want to hear from. They want to hear from each other. So that's why the stories are on the website and why they share them. And I wish too that I could award every single student that sends in their stories, because they're all worthy. But we have to choose a few. And today we chose from Weber High, Andrew Staker. So give him a round of applause. Nope, not yet. I'm not done. Resilience is a beautiful thing. It is what we do when something doesn't go right and we make it go right for us afterwards. I got here today and somebody had forgot to put us on the schedule. I didn't get upset. I knew that we were recognized. I knew this was my home, so I just approached the counselor in charge. I said, okay, what are we gonna do about that? And she said, we'll just put you on. See, I just asked and here I am. And this is how we do it. We learn from the past. So one of the things that I did, my daughter died from, was too many concussions. Doesn't mean that everybody that's had a concussion is gonna die from a concussion. I wanna make that perfectly clear. But some people that get post-concussive syndrome, that starts presenting as depression, anxiety, not that he experienced that, but you can go read his stories though. He had post-concussive syndrome, and so he's special to me. Now, what we did is we found ways to heal concussion. Now, there's doctors in this room, so don't get mad at me, but I have done that. We've done studies with Weber State. We're doing that now. So part of his award is beyond the $500 cash award that he can do anything he wants with. Go on vacation, buy video games, I don't care. That's his money to spend. But he also gets to come and have a $400 plus scholarship at our center, where I promise that he is going to feel better than he has ever felt before. So come down. And this is not a commercial, so I'm not going to even tell you where that's at. Thank you.
I apologize for us missing that award on our program. Unfortunately, we created the QR code and added it after the fact, so it may not be showing up on your guys'. But our next scholarship is the Military Resiliency Scholarship presented by Larissa Archuleta.
We're just going to introduce ourselves really quick. We are the school district's military support team, and this scholarship is made possible through our partnership with the Weber School Foundation. We are able to choose 2 really amazing students every year, and this year one of them is yours. So the Military Connects Resiliency Scholarship was created with a clear and meaningful purpose, which was to recognize the incredible strength, adaptability, and perseverance of military-connected children. This award honors something that cannot always be measured in numbers, which is the lived experiences of students from military families and how resilience is demonstrated through it. All forms of military connection can have a major impact on a student's life. For some families, that may mean deployments and long separations, frequent moves from active duty service. For others, it may mean navigating the lifelong effects of military service within a veteran family, including transitions, sacrifices, and challenges that continue long after service has ended. While every experience is different, military-connected students often learn resilience, adaptability, and strength at a young age. These students, they continue to persevere with courage, maturity, and determination. They learn to adapt, they support those around them, and to move forward through uncertainty and challenge. They are truly the quiet heroes of our military community.
This year's scholarship recipient exemplifies remarkable qualities in countless ways. Through her essay, she shared personal stories of overcoming adversity, supporting her family, and continuing to pursue her goals with hope and resilience. She also shared inspiring educational and career aspirations, demonstrating not only where she hopes to go, but the motivation and purpose driving her forward. This scholarship is intended to help reduce barriers along that journey and support her as she continues building bright futures. Lauren Neely, in awarding you the scholarship, we are incredibly proud to support you as you continue pursuing your educational and career goals. Your resilience, determination, and character embody the very spirit of this scholarship, and you are more than deserving of this recognition.
Our next scholarship is the Utah Sports Hall of Fame Foundation, presented by Lamar Hershey.
Thank you, Warriors. It's a pleasure to be with you today, and my honor to represent the Utah Sports Hall of Fame Foundation. Our foundation was organized in the 1970s, and the main goal of our foundation is to recognize and honor collegiate and professional sports figures from Utah, and in all areas, and that's been going on since that time. We have over 250 athletes that have been recognized over those years. We have the Sports Museum is located down in the city center in Salt Lake, and I would highly recommend you visiting there. It has so many memorabilia and videos of all these sports icons. In the 1990s, we received a grant from the Reams family, and with that grant, our foundation started a scholarship fund for high school athletes. Since then, we have honored over 200 high school athletes. We have awarded over $500,000 in scholarships to those athletes. Each year we get over 100 applications throughout the state. We select 6 high school students, athletes, each year. And this year we are pleased to recognize and honor Riley Juggler as one of our recipients. I want to emphasize this it concerns athletic ability, school participation, organizations, community service, and academics all combined in that. And so this is a great honor for us, and pleased to present this to you. Riley's name will be placed on our wall of scholarships down at the museum, and will be there as long as that museum's there. Thank you.
Our next scholarship is the Earl B. and Mildred R. Cragen Citizenship Award, which I will be presenting. This award is for a male and female student at Weber High School who is shown to be a leader with good influence on their friends and respect to others. They help to maintain good schools and find communities within a great America. That being said, I'd like to present this award, and I believe there is money with it, but I'm not sure how much, to Shelby Joy and Trey Dalpass. Our next scholarship award is another one that, in just the last minute haste, we must have missed. So it may not be on your program, but we do want to recognize the student. This is the Air Force ROTC Scholarship presented by Lieutenant Jessica Vernon.
Good morning, everybody. Funny story, so on my flight back from Washington, I actually overheard a conversation behind me, and this lady was talking about her husband was in the Air Force, and her son's graduating from college and won this big scholarship. So I turned around real quick, and I was like, what's his name? And so that lady was actually Charles Edwards' mother, and I met her before I actually met the student, and so Charles is here. Oh, hi Charles. I'm here to present this award today. I've been super excited to meet him. I know that your mother couldn't make it, but I'm glad that you could. So, this is a 4-year scholarship award for a university of his choice. I believe he wants to go to University of Washington to study engineering, and upon graduating, he will also commission as an officer in the Air Force as either an engineer or a pilot or whatever he wants to be, right? And so this is a huge award. It'll pay for his college, and then on top of the tuition award, he also gets a monthly stipend plus a book stipend, and so this is a lot of money. It'll be a lot of money. I don't know if you have a job right now, but when I first got that stipend, man, it was great. One more thing, I would just like to say that I'm the scholarship advisor for this region, and I cover about 6 states that surround Utah, including Utah. And so he was one of 17 students that actually got this award for this region, and one of 300 awards for the U.S. And so again, huge, huge achievement. The Air Force basically hand-selected him through all the applications. And so congratulations. I'd like to present the certificate and just a little goodie bag for him.
Okay, our last award we want to present is a special award that we do here at Weber High School, the Awesome Warrior Award, which will be presented by Taylor Allen.
Hey, thank you guys. One of my core beliefs as an educator is that every kid has a story, right? And many times we don't know that story. And the more we get to know kids, the more we can empathize with what they're going through. The Awesome Warrior Award is presented to a student who represents the very best of what it means to be a warrior. This award recognizes someone who demonstrates perseverance, strength of character, and a positive spirit. It honors a student who consistently rises above, lifts around them, and approaches every day with courage, kindness, and resilience. This year's award recipient embodies these qualities in every way. Before I share more about her, I'm going to actually have her come down because I think that's a cool thing. So our award recipient this year for the Awesome Warrior Award is Mikkel Jensen. Hey, there she is. Come on down, Mikkel. All right, Mikkel embodies these qualities through her quiet strength, unwavering determination, genuine positivity, and has made a lasting impact on our school and community. let me share some things some teachers said about Mikkel. She is reliable, helpful, and kind with our special needs students that she helps out every day. One of her teachers said she's very enthusiastic, she's fun to have in class, she builds others around her, and easily compliments other students. Almost every teacher said Mikkel compliments others with ease. One of the things she does, she's an attendance aide, and as kids check in every day, she just compliments them. And we just hear her complimenting kids all the time. One teacher said she's incredibly kind, but has some incredible sass. All right? Another teacher said she's the kindest personality. She includes everyone. If there's a student sitting alone, she's the one who's asking how their day is going and give them compliments. She has a sense of humor and makes everybody laugh. Mikkel has made it a point in her career to attend as many events as possible at Weber High School. Mikkel, congratulations.
The next part of our program, we will present the athletic awards, and that will be our athletic director, Trevor Howell.
Okay, it's an honor to be with you today, to be able to take part in all these awards that have happened so far, the scholarships. We have amazing kids here at Weber High. I get to work with over 750 athletes, over 90 coaches, over 20 head coaches. Just wanted, and we have great kids on and off the court, field, pool, all of those things, and it's a great place to be. Just a couple other things will be noted later in the program. We recognized 4.0 students, cumulative GPA students as athletes. We had 29 total 4.0s at Weber throughout their high school career, and 16 of those were athletes, so that's a pretty amazing number. And those guys and they'll be recognized later when they do the individual awards as well. Those will be noted in the program. We also had this year 35 UHSA 6A academic all-state recipients, and those are also noted. And the criteria for that is for a senior to have a very high cumulative GPA, normally a 4.0, or a very high ACT score in the 30s. So we had 35 this year at Weber High. So give those kids a round of applause too. Okay, so we give 4 awards here in athletics each year. We give 4 awards to males and 4 females, and all 8 of these awards are for seniors. They're cumulative awards, and I'll just explain real quick each one, and then we'll announce their names. The Gold Watch is our outstanding male and female athlete. They earn this award by a point system over their high school career, and mostly through a region and state accomplishments and so forth. So we'll announce these right now, and then we have a Gold Watch runner-up, 2 of those that were very close in the point system. But these athletes, all 4 of them will have signed to have scholarship opportunities at the next level in college after this year. So our Gold Watch female award recipient is Sadie Fletcher. Sadie participates in track and soccer. Our male Gold Watch recipient, who also is a track athlete and football, and that's Josh Hamlin. Our female Gold Watch runner-up winner is Sophie Sparrow, and our male runner-up is Dyson Parker. Sophie plays volleyball and competes in track, and Dyson plays football and also competes in track. Okay, our next award is our Scholar Athlete Award. We give one of these to each, a male and a female, cumulatively as well. This is normally a multi-sport athlete, and they have a very high GPA. We do an index with their GPA and their ACT score. And their scores and numbers are through the roof. So anyway, our female award recipient as our Warriors Scholar Athlete is Molly Gibby, and our male is Easton Adams. And then our final award, we call this the Warrior Mindset Award. We have a culture in our athletics called the Warrior Mindset. We have 5 core principles, and I could ask the athletes over here what they are, but we won't bore you. I'll just tell you what they are. We focus on unity, respect, grit, integrity, and excellence. Those are our 5 core values as a Warrior athlete. And I kind of pulled actually all of our faculty, our teachers, our coaches gave input, but this is kind of a cumulative voting system based on how these athletes are perceived in the community, in the classroom. And we had some great nominations. There was, I think, 12, 14 nominations for both a boy and a girl. But this year's winners are for the Female Warrior Mindset Athlete Award is Riley Juggler, and the male Trey Dalpass.
Now we're going to move into the next phase of our assembly, which is the school level awards and recognitions. Students, I'm going to ask at this time, you guys will come down row by row. You'll hand me your card. You'll come down our line. I'll announce what awards and recognitions you've earned, and then you'll be able to exit stairs, I believe at the stage right, or over on that side, and then come back around and sit down, okay? This time we can have the first row come down. If we could keep applause very brief, and at the end we can give everyone a lot of applause. That would be really helpful. I do want to note that we give a variety of awards here at the school level on our program. You're welcome to take a look at the very end of the program. There's an awards glossary so you can see what they are. Our first award is Brighton Brager. Brighton has a certificate of completion from Weber State University and is our Sterling Scholar in Business and Marketing and is academic All-State for girls soccer. Next is Richard Cervantes III. He earned a cybersecurity and programming certificate from Weber State. Carter Bates with AP Scholar and Sterling Scholar for instrumental music. Taylor Benstock earned a W pin and earned an Associates of Science in General Studies from Weber State University. Carrera Crittenden was second place in Home Health Aid at Hosa State. Morgan Ulmer earned a W pin. Taylin Barthas earned a W pin. Ashlyn Brimhall earned a W pin. Maybe it would be helpful this time if I tell you a W pin is an academic recognition for having a 3.8 GPA or higher over the course of a long period of time. So it's really hard. Waymira Barlow earned an AP Scholar. Jonah Bowles earned a W pin in Theater Arts Academic Letter Award. Araya Cook earned a letter award in Theater Arts. Evan Davenport is a two-sport athlete. Aiden Bindrup was a two-sport athlete. Mia Bingham earned a theater arts academic letter. Beck Burgeon earned a W pin. Jen Kazir earned a W pin. Eric Bryant was a three-sport athlete, which is very rare. Gabriel Arter is a three-sport athlete. Carson Carter is a two-sport athlete. Landon Arnell, two-sport athlete. Bowden Clusters, two-sport athlete. Derek Bowden, two-sport athlete. Helen Carter, two-sport athlete. Aiden Carpenter, two-sport athlete. Crew DeFries, earned a W pin, was a two-sport athlete, was academic all-state in boys soccer, and is a 4.0 GPA athlete. Good job. Creed DeFries is a two-sport athlete. Alyssa Boydston, AP Scholar. Isabel Carpenter earned a W pin in the Seal of Biliteracy in Spanish. Abigail Butterfield earned a W pin, a Seal of Biliteracy in Spanish, is a two-sport athlete, 4.0 GPA athlete, and academic all-state for girls golf. Presley Allred earned a W pin, a Seal of Biliteracy in Spanish, Associate of Arts in Spanish from Weber State University, and was an AP Scholar. Natalia Bingham earned a W pin, Certificate of Completion from Weber State University, was an AP scholar, earned an academic letter in theater arts, and was a Sterling Scholar for theater arts, speech, and debate. Cameron Abbott earned a W pin. Riley Bowman earned a W pin. Vivian Cruz earned a W pin, her Seal of Biliteracy in Spanish, and was an AP Scholar. Asher Eccles earned a W pin. Davis Astill earned a business marketing letter. Braxton Berardi earned a W pin. Kira Cooley was a three-sport athlete. Javier Cruz earned a Seal of Biliteracy in Spanish. Jonas Wright earned a Seal of Biliteracy in Spanish. Kaya Chambers earned a W pin. Nova Lee Clark Weir earned a theater arts academic letter. Lily Kressel earned a W pin. Lucy Brown earned a W pin. Easton Adams earned a W pin, German academic letter, two-sport athlete, 6A academic all-state for boys track, 6A academic all-state for swimming, and was a scholar athlete. Cohen Buse was a two-sport athlete. Pierce Carter was a three-sport athlete. Rusty Coy was a two-sport athlete. Tylen Chase was a two-sport athlete. Lillian Davis earned a W pin and a Certificate of Completion from Weber State University. Olivia Bingham earned a W pin. Charles Edwards earned a W pin, was an AP Scholar, and academic all-state for football. Harper Frank earned a W pin. Scotland Frank has served 2 years in student government. Ellison Fiddler earned a W pin and was an AP Scholar. Cannon Drake has done 2 years in student government. Sam Evanson earned a W pin. Samuel Duffield earned a W pin. Reagan Blaisdell earned a W pin. Julian Degnan earned a W pin and Associates of Science in General Studies from Weber State University. Sadie Davis earned a Seal of Biliteracy in American Sign Language and was a two-sport athlete. Sabrina Frower earned a W pin. Maddie Fuller earned a W pin. Madison Donnelly was Weber High School's valedictorian, earned a W pin, earned her Associates of Science in General Studies, was an AP Scholar, and was the Sterling Scholar for Computer Technology. Juniper Dalpaz was a two-sport athlete. Trey Dalpaz was academic All-State for boys volleyball and was our Warrior Mindset athlete, sorry. McKinley MP earned a W pin, earned an AP Scholar, and earned a Theater Arts academic letter. Aaron Frazier earned a W pin. Dylan Dye earned a W pin. Morgan Healy earned a W pin and was academic All-State for wrestling. Destiny Gibbs earned an academic letter for science. Luis Garcia earned a seal of biliteracy for Spanish. Nori Hughes was a two-sport athlete. Ava Heilig was a two-sport athlete. Molly Gibby earned a W pin, earned her seal of biliteracy in Spanish, was a two-sport athlete, was a 4.0 GPA athlete, was academic All-State for girls golf and academic All-State for girls tennis, and was a scholar athlete. Ian Greenhall earned his auto service technology certificate from Weber State University. Heath Godfrey earned a seal of biliteracy in Spanish and was an AP Scholar with honor. Isaac Higby earned a W pin, was an AP Scholar with distinction, and academic All-State for boys volleyball. Adelaide Hayter, earned the Grace Charlene Grunander Memorial Kindness Matters Scholarship. Mayan Gongora earned a W pin, earned his Associates of Science in General Studies from Weber State University, was an AP Scholar with distinction, earned an academic letter in science, was Sterling Scholar for Science, and was a two-sport athlete. Rafe Gardner earned a W pin and a Theater Arts Academic Letter Award. Sienna Henderson was an AP Scholar with distinction. Miley Harkness earned a W pin, a seal of biliteracy in Spanish, was an AP Scholar with honor, Theater Arts Academic Letter Award, and was the Sterling Scholar for vocal performance. Ellie Horton earned a W pin and a seal of biliteracy in Spanish. Darcy Hayes earned a W pin and earned Associates of Science in General Studies from Weber State. David Greco was an AP Scholar and earned a Theater Arts Academic Letter Award. Callie Gunther earned a W pin. Zach Howell was a two-sport athlete. Audrey Hart earned a W pin. Luke Hill was an AP Scholar with distinction. Carson Hill was a two-sport athlete. Lincoln Huston earned a W pin, was a 4.0 GPA athlete, and academic All-State for football. Colton Humphreys earned the Grace Grunander Memorial Kindness Matters Scholarship, the Major Brent Taylor Scholarship, and was the runner-up for the Ortho Cup Scholarship. Isabel Ryrie was a two-sport athlete. Brooklyn Dean earned a W pin, earned a seal of biliteracy in Spanish, was a 4.0 GPA athlete, and academic All-State girls soccer. Josh Hamlin was a two-sport athlete and the Gold Watch winner. Sadie Fletcher earned a W pin, was an AP Scholar, two-sport athlete, 4.0 GPA athlete, academic All-State for girls track, academic All-State for girls soccer, and was the Gold Watch recipient. Sam Emerson earned a Theater Arts Academic Letter. Abigail Hunt earned a W pin and Theater Arts Academic Letter. Clara Gunderson earned a Theater Arts Academic Letter. Brenley Hills earned a W pin and a Certificate of Completion from Weber State. Dagny Holm earned a W pin. Jivas earned a W pin. Bella Holiday earned a W pin and was an AP Scholar. Summer Hollows was a two-sport athlete. Ella Hill earned a W pin. Luke Larson has done 2 years in student government. Juliette Kluge was a two-sport athlete. Abigail Hall was a two-sport athlete. Mason Johnson was a two-sport athlete. Corbin Jenkins, two-sport athlete. Everett Bertman, two-sport athlete. Max Jackson, two-sport athlete. Paxton Lighthall earned a W pin. Owen Johnson was an AP Scholar. Liam Lethrow earned a W pin, a seal of biliteracy for Chinese, and a Chinese academic letter. Nathan Lund earned a W pin. Gabe Jacobson earned a W pin. Sophia Lovejoy earned a seal of biliteracy in Polish. Daphne Lynch was an AP Scholar. Maya Kruger earned a W pin. London Jones earned a W pin. Jonah Kepsel earned a W pin. Cameron Judson earned a W pin. Nicholas Landman earned a W pin, was a two-sport athlete, 4.0 GPA athlete, academic All-State for boys track, and academic All-State for boys cross country. Mandy Landman was a two-sport athlete. Mac Jensen earned a W pin. Riley Lindquist earned a W pin. Lauren Neely earned a W pin, earned her Associates of Arts in General Studies from Weber State, was an AP Scholar with honor, and earned an academic letter in science. Lily Lutz earned a W pin and academic letter in social studies. Shelby Joy earned a W pin, earned her Associate of Science in General Studies from Weber State, was an English academic letter in social studies, academic letter in science, was our Sterling Scholar for social science, was a two-sport athlete, was academic All-State for both girls track and girls cross country. Good jobs. Greg Wooden earned an Auto Service Technology Certificate from Weber State University. Lincoln Palmer earned a W pin and his Associates of Science in General Studies from Weber State and an Auto Service Tech Certificate from Weber State as well. Spencer Jackman was a two-sport athlete. Adelaide McMurray earned a W pin and Associates of Science in General Studies from Weber State. Emery King earned a W pin, a seal of biliteracy in Spanish, and was our Theater Arts Academic Letter Award. Sam Mary earned a W pin, a seal of biliteracy in Spanish, was an AP Scholar with honor, and earned a Theater Arts Academic letter. Porter Munson earned a Theater Arts Academic letter. Spencer Miller earned a seal of biliteracy in German, was a German academic letter winner, AP Scholar, and academic All-State for boys track. Haley Merrill earned a Theater Arts Academic letter. Brett Overdeek, Theater Arts Academic letter. Porter Mortensen earned a W pin. Tobias McKenna was an AP Scholar. Paisley Morris was a two-sport athlete. Abby Montgomery earned a W pin. Samantha Nay earned a W pin. Aves McCoy was a two-sport athlete. Bryce Meyer was a two-sport athlete. Winston Major was a two-sport athlete. Drayson Nunez was a two-sport athlete. Molly Mikesell was an AP Scholar with honor. Kyle Ogeson was an AP Scholar. Kason Olsen earned a W pin. Maya Munns earned a W pin. earned a W pin, was a 4.0 GPA athlete and academic all-state for cheer. Sophia Rodriguez earned a W pin. Ellie Reed earned a W pin, two-sport athlete, was a 4.0 GPA athlete, has done 2 years in student government, was academic all-state for girls golf and girls tennis. Isabel Prin earned a W pin and was our Sterling Scholar for Visual Arts. Alita Rooks earned a W pin and a certificate of completion from Weber State. Wyatt Reed earned a W pin. Thomas Packer was a two-sport athlete. Carter Payne, two-sport athlete. Richard Rasmussen, two-sport athlete. Kenneth Parker, W pin. Lydia Potiker, W pin in 2 years in student government, 3 years in student government. Aowen Peterson earned a Theater Arts Academic Letter Award. Sam Roundy earned a W pin, English Academic Letter, was second place in state theater competition for contemporary scene, was an AP Scholar and Theater Arts Academic Letter Award. Brayden Rogers was Theater Arts Academic Letter winner. Katie Putnam, sealed by literacy for Spanish. Aaron Robertson earned his Associates of Science in General Studies from Weber State and Cybersecurity and Programming Certificate from Weber State. Caitlin Price earned a W pin and sealed by literacy for Spanish. Mylan Peterson earned a W pin and Associates of Science in General Studies from Weber State and was our Sterling Scholar Family and Consumer Science winner. Mason Roylance earned a W pin, was an AP Scholar with distinction, a 4.0 GPA athlete and academic all-state for boys lacrosse. Keegan Pedersen was a W pin winner. Kara Richards was a two-sport athlete. Lesieli Pohaha earned a W pin, a sealed by literacy for Chinese, was an AP Scholar with honor, and a Chinese academic letter winner. Kennedy Plant earned a W pin and her Associates of Science in General Studies from Weber State. Ray Stone was a two-sport athlete. Tyler Watkins was first place in occupational therapy at Hosa State. Gavin Taylor was a two-sport athlete. Eli Swenson, two-sport athlete. Colton Zachary was a German academic letter winner and two-sport athlete. Lucas Whistler, two-sport athlete. Kelton Tree earned his W pin, was a two-sport athlete. Lily Wolseley was first place at state for theater competition in costume design and earned a Theater Arts Academic Letter. Ellie Wilson was our Sterling Scholar for Skilled and Technical Sciences. Avery Taylor earned a Theater Arts Academic Letter. Thais Trommel earned a W pin. Sarah Sobey earned a W pin. Owen Talbot earned a W pin. Noah Stopp earned a sealed by literacy in ASL, academic letter in social studies, Associates of Arts and General Studies, was an AP Scholar with honor in student government for 3 years. Solomon Stewart earned a W pin, English academic letter, was second place in state in for a contemporary scene at state theater competition, and was Sterling Scholar English winner. Sydney West earned a W pin. Sadie Schaefer-Meyer earned a W pin, was an AP Scholar with honor and Sterling Scholar for dance. Haley Squire earned a W pin and Theater Arts Academic Letter Award. Mallory Smith earned a Theater Arts Academic Letter. Brady Schiffman was a two-sport athlete. Sophia Sparrow was a two-sport athlete and Gold Watch runner-up winner. Corey Tippett earned a W pin, sealed by literacy in Spanish, AP Scholar with distinction, was a 4.0 athlete and academic all-state for girls cross country. Wilson Wang earned a W pin and earned a Programming Essentials Certificate from Weber State. Chelsea Rivera Seguilin earned a sealed by literacy in Spanish. Wilson Wayne was an AP Scholar. Sawyer Yuri was an AP Scholar with honor. Kel Wilkinson was a salutatorian, W-Pin winner, German Academic Letter winner, and AP Scholar with distinction. Andrew Staker earned a W-Pin. Zach Whitteman earned a Seal by Literacy in Spanish, AP Scholar with honor, and Academic All-State for boys soccer. Emmett Wade was a 2-sport athlete. William Watson was a 3-sport athlete. Beckett Wilkinson was a 2-sport athlete. Isaac White earned a mathematics academic letter. Barbara Vachuskova, sorry for the pronunciation there, was a 2-sport athlete. Callie Wallace earned a W-Pin. Hannah Uding earned a W-Pin. Gracie Toole earned a W-Pin, was a 4.0 GPA athlete and academic all-state for girls tennis. Corbin Southwick earned an Associates of Science in General Studies from Weber State. Addison Yantes earned a W-Pin. Emery Hogue earned a W-Pin. Sophie Wiley earned a W-Pin and was AP Scholar. Kira Worm earned a W-Pin. Logan Mason was a 2-sport athlete. And Ryan Wolfley earned a W-Pin. Don't want to forget our student body officers, so they got to jump in line real fast. Okay. Nathan Tolman earned a W-Pin. Mitchell Morgan earned a Seal by Literacy in Chinese. His Associates of Arts in Chinese from Weber State. Chinese Academic Letter was our Sterling Scholar in World Language for Chinese. AP Scholar with Distinction, Theater Arts Academic Letter Award, and has done 3 years of student government. Good job, Mitchell. Brigham Bailey, W-Pin, AP Scholar with Honors, Sterling Scholar Mathematics, 4.0 GPA athlete, has done 3 years of student government, and was academic all-state for boys volleyball, and was our student body president this year. Ruby Hancock earned a W-Pin and has done 3 years in student government. And Riley Juggler earned a W-Pin in the Warrior Mindset Award. Did we miss anyone? All right, can we give everyone one last round of applause? Students, I just want to wrap up by telling you guys, first of all, congratulations on all the hard work you've done. It's been so great to be here at Weber High. Myself and this younger alumni of Weber High, it makes me really proud to see all the great things you guys are doing. After the assembly's over, you can exit, and your certificates, you'll have an envelope with all of your awards inside of them, so make sure you pick them up, because I'm sure you'll want them, and if you don't want them, then I'm sure your parents will want them. And for those of you that don't know, myself and Mr. Allen will be moving on next year to different schools, and it's just been an absolute blast to be with you guys and write as many parking tickets to you guys as I have. So thank you guys. Thank you, parents, for all the support you've given me. Have a great day.